Yeah, yesterday we were at the studio, me and him together, and he recorded 3 new ones, so that's really cool. I only have to show him about... I don't have to show you more than 3 or 4 times how the song goes.
Yeah.
Then we break it down into little bits.
Sections,
So yeah, that's really good.
So you would happily sit down with some like special brew?
Oh yeah, I'd happy to get anywhere. I'd like the stuff to...
Is there a good group of tight musicians?
Yeah.
All they're looking for is variation.
Yeah, cool.
They'll get variation from this like.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
I find the hardest part doing something.
yeah.
But you also got a knack, obviously, of filling in the music in between.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I always start.
Well, is it possible that you can work on a song, pick one and put rock blues into it?
Yes. Yeah, that's definitely.
And then come down and show them.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I could do that.
So can you do about 4 or 5 songs?
I definitely could do that.
Put the blues in it, and vary it, but with good lead guitar, good bass, a nice good drum section.
Yeah.
Right? Mainly because he loves them. Nice blues. Have you heard of Blindside Blues Band?
No.
Well, I'll try and get some money out of that. And also, what I like is, chicken.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, they do a chicken foot, people, and I love chicken foot.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
In fact, try and get some of that up. What do you think of the show?
Yeah, I think you're a bloody great personality. Top notch. Yeah, we didn't
Well,
know
I've got some bloody good guests.
Cool.
See, what I tend to feel is like people to be relaxed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not uptight.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
I mean, I couldn't say a record on FM.
But we've got a song called Bash.
You know what I think, right? Wouldn't it be brilliant? And you see what you do. I never forget that film where you had that naked drummer. I can't remember what the film was. And they were struggling to get the thing, and all of a sudden he was bloody hot in his garage and he stripped off completely naked. And they were camming it and they put it on YouTube. And they had millions of hits.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking of, why not put a show with fuck off? You listen to my show, fuck off. Or just really bring it in and get really negative, you know what I mean?
Sometimes you just got to shock people into it.
Oh yes. A bit of Anna Prosvik there. She's with a group called Hush, and that was released in 1998, Strasbourg Blues. Right folks, now I've got Rainbow Mandrills here, and we've had a great session. We've had a good rapport, nice and easy and all this. And you're talking to me, Chris Dupre, on the Island Radio, and I'm on to 1 till 4. And on Thursdays 1 till 4 with R&B and soul, and then 1 till 4 on Friday with smooth jazz. Now, what I want to talk to you about now is not necessarily about yourself, but what about, we just had the Isle of Wight Festival. I know you didn't go, nor did I, but the point is, what do you think about the acts were picked, and what do you think of the diversity of the festival, and is John Giddings going the right way?
Well, I think that it's very, very impressive to have somebody of the stature of Pharrell Williams and him being the small print on the poster.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
agree
just
with that.
crazy talk. If you've got so much good and the #1 man in the world with Happy, and he's still in the small print, that's amazing, John
What really
Giddings.
annoys me, Pete, is the fact is some people moan about the cost.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at the amount of acts, there
Yeah.
are already about 200 acts,
Yeah.
and you talk about, I don't know, what was it, 200 quid or 100
Yeah.
something, and yet you can go and see one act, get off the island and spend that easily on
Yeah.
one act, including whatever you want to do and travel.
Yeah.
Now you've got a diversity of music, and that's the beauty of the human being. Not everybody likes the same music. And one thing with John Giddings, he does spread it out.
Yeah, he does.
And the point being is, as you know, we don't have bands sticking together like they used to do in the 70s. I mean, we got people like, you know, The Who and Rolling Stones, 35, 40 odd years. You never get that now. And the diversity of music in which you've got to bring on young acts. The only disappointing thing was, even though the island bands were here, they were a little bit way off in a tent.
Right.
John Giddings has done it lovely every year, fantastic, and but I think this time apparently people were saying they were too far away and they should be more integrated, a bit closer. But I think he's doing a fantastic job, and I've always said to him, I said, look, what I want is ZZ top down, Prince.
ZZ.
I mean Prince.
Oh, imagine Prince.
Oh yeah, get Prince down. Even though he's a reverend now, you know that. A bit in the old left hand ear of God. You know?
Oh, okay,
A bit of the obelisk, you know?
yeah, obelisk.
And, but he has, he's sort of gone that way, and he ain't got a chimp yet. But
Bloody hell, Prince
he
is
has
good.
gone that way. But having Prince and diversity of that, and ZZ, you know, what annoyed me, the year before was it the year before last, ZZ were at the Download Festival.
Yeah.
They could bloody easily have helicoptered them over and do that. But Fleetwood Mac, let's face it, they cancelled all their thingy-bob because of illness, of course, but they wanted to do the festival.
Well done.
Apparently went down really well, except for the first song.
Alright, what happened in the first song?
Well, apparently she
Untuned.
a bit what's now. She came out apparently looking like a bit, you know,
Alright.
weirdy.
Oh, did she?
But I mean, let's face it, Fleetwood Mac, phenomenal.
Cool.
Yeah. Listen, before you go on to another song, we're going to give you a bit of Beth Hart
Cool.
and Joe Bonamassa.
Ah.
And I Love You More Than You'll Know.
Yeah.
No.
Just love Beth Hart! Woo! Come on, girl! Get them tonsils going.
She's good.
Watching me feel fine. Yeah, it's just people take for granted all this thing about what, because when I did the one up Motocross, and that was Ironbound, that was a lot, and I never got a penny for that.
Right.
I wanted to do it because they had 27,000 motocross. It was one of the best tracks in Europe. Now we've got a shit house down there.
Something else that the council just... It was alright while they were, you know...
Well, the council supported that
involved,
100%, the motocross.
Then they shut
Sky give us millions of pounds worth of advertising.
Yeah, we watched that, didn't we? On Sky?
And
Yes.
I had a talk with
Bloody
the
hell.
developers and all that lot, and they said, you know, it's phenomenal. It's one of the best tracks in Europe. And the
Well,
World
should be in your
Motocross
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, cheers.
wanted to come more and more. But the central government, which basically got to have an environmental study. What makes me laugh, they moaned about that. Once that's gone, you were on the downs, you wouldn't know where it was. But now we've got that bloody silage thing down there. And it doesn't benefit many people, because I'm on the town council, and we went up there, and I said, well, do the community get a bit of free electric? We'll put it in. I said, yeah, like, fuck. It's like the oil price is down, isn't it? And yet, look at the pumps. And the other thing, I don't know whether, now Peter, you may be sort of, you could be an environmentalist.
Touch off.
But one thing that's annoying
not
me
moaning about it, though.
is that I get sick and tired of it. No fracking, no tidal, no wind charge. What the fuck do they want?
Yeah.
Because in a minute, we're going to we need sustainable power.
Yeah.
And we've got all the sources of nature. And when you see all the pylons up everywhere, you ignore that, especially Fairley Road, go down there, I bet you don't even notice them. And yet people put up with that. So a turbine just being given a flower book, you could generate a load of energy. But of course, the trouble is, it's man that puts that little box from the alternative energy, nature, to what it costs. We've got fracking, we could end Russia's problem, not on us, we don't have to import. We're sitting on billions. And I did a study in America with someone, and they've done 260,000 drill holes, and they've only had 2 problems, and that was to do with surface water, and then it was easily done. And the communities that I used to have a place over in Florida, and you go past the tramp sites, you know, what they call them,
White trash.
Yeah.
and they've been changed to nice houses, communities, cheap electric, treat this. As long as when you do fracking in, say, the Isle of Wight community benefits. Because if you don't, then you tell them to go away. But fracking is just like that. Go down, pass the water table, hands feet down, pump the water, this pressure in and push it back up. And that's it, you've got your shell. And we've got billions of it. So why would you throw it away?
Well, they've just opened a wave turbine off Swansea, haven't they? Why on earth haven't we joined in on that, you know?
Anytime.
They just passed for a wave turbine. The trouble is, there's 107 people against it.
How can you be against it? It's like out of sight, it's over there, it's not bothering anything.
What? Who's against what? Sorry, I missed that.
Wave turbines.
Yeah. Oh, right.
They've opened one in Swansea soon, like just opened it. Like, why we haven't got them, I don't know. Cause
We know it's just like Cowsweek, you know.
it's like sitting there doing nothing.
It's just like Cowsweek. They've got one person that's moaned all these years. And Simon, good mate of my ledger, you know. Simon's brilliant. And they have to adjust a bit for this one, but they've got people have offered her a holiday. They've offered her everything. Now they should turn around and say, look, the millions that brings in, fuck off. We've offered you this. We don't want to know. Forget it, we're going to put it on anyway. Because we've got to start putting our foot down because you just kill everything. Right, do you want to do another song?
Yeah, we can do another song.
Which one are you going to do?
We're going to do Bastard, and now we don't mind doing Bastard.
Who?
Bastard, it's cool.
Well, we've gone down to Erection and
We've got Erection,
piss over the
so
grave.
we've not happened.
Why not?
Yeah. That's the very first page, that one.
I emphasise that.
Yeah, good.
Where is it?
It's on the first page of the old staple.
Oh, it's like a Bastard!
Bastard! I wish I wasn't.
What album's that on?
That's the new one, the Diaspora Dilemma.
This should be the single, I think.
Yeah, it should be a single. Right, I should say this should be a single. Dave said this should be a single.
Dave said. Must be true, Dave said.
Yeah. Switch. I was a bastard sometimes.
What's the whole video?
Right, so yeah, I
Oh,
think we should
hang on a minute,
way
wait a
on
minute,
your,
folks.
Yeah.
We won't do anything at the moment. I might even do the fucking weather.
Okay, great.
It's really sunny now.
Have a put off, sweet.
So I'll have a little bit of flourish now, because it will help. So grab
Yeah, we'll do that. So this should, I was just. Yeah, I know the rest. Managed to give it. I know, it's just the intro right now. It's all good. Lovely.
do you want to count in the bridge so I know when you're ready?
Yeah.
Or, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Wow.
Right, we're live. Oh, phenomenal. Beth Hart and Joe Bonamassa. Now, I saw Joe Bonamassa in Portsmouth. No, Southampton. And my back, oh Christ, my back was aching. Do you know why? Because there was no bloody seats. And they put him up in the top row. And I didn't know that. But Joe Bonamassa was phenomenal. Now, I was standing next to a guy, and we were talking about how good he is, but he turned around and said, he's such a lovely guy as well. I said, well, yeah, what's he? He said, well, you know, in the afternoon he had 300 kids in, and he was teaching them the car, got some of them up, and apparently he's got this foundation that he supports, and it's all free, all profits go into it, and he's a phenomenal guy. He spent hours with these kids before actually going on to do his gig out at Southampton. I would love to have seen him in the Albert Hall. Phenomenal. He started off very, very well. At 12 years age, I think B.B. King brought him up on the stage at 12 years old, and phenomenal. Now, another phenomenal group, which I want John Giddins, if you're talking out there, I want ZZ Top for next year. And Prince. I'm not asking much, but, you know. Anyway, this is ZZ Top, one of my favourite bands, Hairdresser.
I do love Prince.
Yes.